11, 12. Again, there's two tickers, SQ and Netflix. So SQ or Netflix here first. Nice weak pop into 300, just a fake out. I was saying even in chat, like, don't get long. This thing has got to prove to me over 300. It's not going to give us anything but a fake out. It's a good short entry. That's all it is. So I did get a little bit of this long as it reclaimed, and then I had a chance to get some profits, but I didn't. Instead, I got short on the long, and then I cut the calls. Once this thing broke key levels here, there's no need for me to, I didn't believe in it for 1 minute that it was going to come back. So I went ahead and cut the calls. Normally I don't. Normally I will hang on to them and like to be on both sides. But that's it. I cut the calls, got short, made some money on the long, on the downside here, and that's it. Nice big wash, good money on this right here. And that's it. I walked. I'm done. I'm not holding. I didn't catch the bounce. I didn't even play it. Why? Because for me, the time of day is everything. I have a life. I don't want to sit in these screens, in front of these screens anymore. I'm not going to. I refuse to. I take my trades, I take my money, and I get the freak out of here and go have a life. That's what I do every single day. And I promote that, and I promote it in my room. Don't give back a dime. You know, if you're green and you've locked in and you've guaranteed a green day, take the money and run. Now, see, you want to learn, sit and watch these things trade all day, see how they work, do it. Just don't click any buttons. And that's not an easy thing to do for a lot of people, right? It wasn't for me. I sat in front of these screens for years. So next up, what did I do? SQ, and here's another one too, was SQ is just, I just love these things when they just do what you expect, you know. It's a nice little pop to get short. Test to 74, that's it. Just got short on this sucker and wrote it down. I did the same thing on here, and when it came down and it tested pre-market and it looked like 72 was going to hold and everything else was looking like it might hold up, right here I took a long position for the bounce. As soon as it cracked, I cut it. Right? There's no sense in even fighting this, but I was already short. So, you know, that small loss on this, we're talking tiny loss, like 0.1 R. Boom, cracked, it's done. Once it cracks this level, I have no intentions of it or expectations of it coming back. This was a nice 3-4 point, you know, short on the options. So we'll just pull up the options. I didn't even pull up the other ones. Just to kind of give you an idea, here's, you know, here's yesterday's options in the 290s, about 100% gain on that. A little bit over, actually, not a huge, you know, gain because it didn't get a huge move, but I took 2 strikes, and then so you can see on this one, this was more than, excuse me, this was about a little bit more than 100%. So I was a little further out of the money. It got a little bit better move, but I sold them both right around the same time. So I got some nice ones. This was a little bit over 100%. So it doesn't really matter how you look at, like, the percent gains isn't the big one for me. That's not the one that I'm looking at. Like, percent gains are important and all that stuff, but they're not. It's about position. It's about size. It's about risk, you know, and it's not just about percentage. I mean, 10 contracts on this, you can walk away with, you know, 2-3 grand. 10 contracts on this, I could walk away with 2 or 3 grand. I mean, that's a killer day. If I pull a grand out of the market, that's it. I'm happy, right? If I pull a grand out, I'm happy. Heck, if I pull 500 bucks out, I'm happy. So that's all I'm doing, is just looking for a payday every day, pulling money out of the market. That's it. But you want to see percent gains, you know, this is what's potentially possible. If we fall apart today, this is the beginning of the week, right? This is the beginning of the week. So, I mean, you can see if you want percent gains, you can look at this. If you were to get back in, like if I would have got in these 180s Friday when I traded it, you know, that's $1. They're a little bit about $1, and you come on up here and now you're at like 500% gain, right? If I would have bought Fridays on this 180, but I didn't. I wait till today. I got in early, and I'm in a good position, right? And so just like always, I have sold. I've got a big picture in mind. I'm holding a piece and what it can do next. So anyway, that's my day.